I've been concerned about it from the beginning.
Communities across central Illinois are still recovering from the storm damage from late June. Now, 2 weeks later, the federal government could be stepping in.
Both local governments and some businesses in the Springfield area could be eligible to get money. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Cole Hankey is live in our Capitol newsroom. Cole, this deadline is quickly approaching.
That's right, and communities are preparing for federal officials to start touring the state next week, and that's when they're hoping to find out just how much federal money may be available. It took millions of dollars to repair Springfield's electric grid. The city had to pay for it. Now they're hoping the federal government helps out.
It's mind-boggling to try and absorb that.
Since the devastating storm tore across central Illinois in late June, local governments have been going through the long process of applying for federal relief. The next step, filing all of their losses by this Friday. Then the federal government will assess the damages. And if federal help doesn't come, the burden would eventually fall on taxpayers.
If the money doesn't come through, we're going to have to find a way, like I said, to absorb it, and most of it is with the utility.
Springfield is also trying to get businesses to send in damage reports as well. Businesses that saw damage from the storms can apply for federal relief. That deadline is also Friday.
We need businesses and residents who had major losses, like if a tree fell in their house and they're uninsured, or if their value of the losses are 40% of the fair market value, then they would possibly qualify for Small Business Administration loans. And
for local governments to qualify for federal help, the cost of damages needed to cross a certain threshold based on population. That same rule applies for businesses, but instead it's based on the amount of damages. And Springfield officials say they need more people to send in damage reports if there's a chance at anyone getting money. Now, everybody has until Friday to file these official damage reports, but that still isn't even a guarantee that the federal money will cover the total cost or even some of that cost as well. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hankey, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Cole, thank you. Federal emergency management officials will be assessing the damage from storms starting next week. Once those assessments are done, then they will determine how much money communities will get. Local governments are meeting with state officials this week to prepare for the federal assessments.